On Thursday, May 10th, 2018, town officials and community leaders joined together with the Cianci family to dedicate the first rose bush of 65 to be planted in honor of 5-year-old Lucas Cianci. The dedication ceremony kicked off a month-long project to plant 65 roses throughout the township for cystic fibrosis awareness. Town officials have enlisted the help of community organizations who have volunteered to plant 65 rose bushes by the month's end.
Lucas, you ready?
Yeah, look over this way.
Okay, he's ready. All right, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Town Hall and welcome to our cystic fibrosis kickoff here. This is for Awareness Month. I know that we all think it's very vital that we participate in these community events and make the community aware of these horrible situations so that we can find a cure someday. I want to start by just reading a statement that our goal today is to kick off our awareness campaign for cystic fibrosis by planting roses in front of Town Hall. We are grateful for the local community groups, including Chambers and Civics, who are here with us today, who have committed helping us plant 65 rose bushes by the month's end. And I know that we can accomplish that. If we all work together, we'll have 65 rose bushes planted throughout town by month's end. I didn't know this myself until I was advised, but what is the significance of 65? And it's a pretty good story. For those who are not familiar, a young child who was diagnosed with CF couldn't pronounce the diagnosis other than to say, I have 65 roses. Then began the symbolism, and that's how that was born, because he couldn't say cystic fibrosis. He could only say, I have 65 roses. I think that's a really great story. Genetic pre-screening, by bringing awareness to this precautionary measure, we can see the end of CF in future generations, and that's why we're here today, to bring awareness to this complicated disease. Before we plant the rose bushes in the ground here at Town Hall, I'd like to welcome a very special guest. The special guest with us today is Lucas. Lucas? All right, Lucas. And Lucas, let me say this to you. You know who else has genetic mutations? Superheroes. And that's what you are today. You're a superhero today, Lucas. And we appreciate you being here. And for coming over to Town Hall, we have a little gift for you. Okay? We want you to have this gift for being with us this afternoon. And I'm sure you'll put that to good use. We want to thank Mom and your grandmother for being here with you today. We all enjoyed your company. And again, we are all here today gathered to make sure that we get 65 rose bushes planted throughout town. I'd like to take a minute to thank our civic associations for being here. I also want to thank our elected officials, Mike Fitzpatrick, Assemblyman Fitzpatrick, thank you. Councilman Tom Lohman, Town Clerk Vin Pulio, Highway Superintendent Robert Murphy, Deanna Varicchio, our tax receiver. We have our town attorney's office out here. Wonderful group. We want to thank you all for coming. Mario, President of the Plumbers Union, thank you for being here. As always, Jeff, thank you. Great group, and we're all behind you, Lucas. We wish you well. We hope you enjoy your gift, and we're going to get all those rose bushes planted. All right? You're very welcome. Thank you, everybody. Come on over here.
I hereby dedicate this rose bush to Lucas.
All right, Lucas. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have 64 more to go. So let's get a planting this weekend, everybody. Thank you all for being here. Thanks very much. What we've embarked on here at Town Hall and town government is we want to bring awareness to folks about a lot of the struggles that people go through that we don't have. Many times that's forgotten. We all think we have a very difficult life and things are not going well, but when you see something like this, it brings it all to light that, you know what, we all have it pretty good, and we should always be aware that there are a lot of people out there who have it worse than we do. And we should always recognize that.
We're very grateful to be here today to raise awareness for cystic fibrosis. It's a pretty rare disease, only affects about 30,000 people in the United States. And as you can see from looking at Lucas, it's often called a silent disease because if you look at him, he looks like a regular, healthy 5-year-old, but inside his body's fighting a very serious disease every day. We're very grateful to the town. It's a beautiful gesture.
And I like the camera.